My name is Brian Bean. I'm the proud founder of the Extra Digit Movement. And what that means is we show you how to increase your net worth one digit at a time. But we do it using strategies, not sales. This is not about a lot of hype. This is not about a lot of fluff. What we're doing is we're going to show you guys some wealth principles that people who've made millions of dollars, and some of us, our net worth is either $1 million or approaching $1 million, because we use some basic concepts. So somebody puts you on this Zoom because they care enough about you to share with you some information that's literally not taught in school. So I'm in a very unique situation today. So I got some help. I got somebody controlling my slides. And as I talk through these slides, I want you guys who are brand new to take notes. I'm not going to do a Q&A session today. So I want you guys to just take some serious notes, and I'm going to go through this. If you guys are in the business at 11:30 following this Zoom, I want you to come right back here as I debut our new app, Extra Digit Connect, right? It's a very powerful tool. Even if you're brand new, I want you to see how we actually build a business and how we're going to take this thing by storm. So first slide, let's go ahead and rock and roll. The first slide is going to say the Extra Digit Movement. I was blessed enough to take my net worth from 3 figures to 4 figures to 5 figures to 6 figures to 7 figures. Now here I was, a broke Morehouse college student, robbing Peter to pay Paul, getting paid every 2 weeks. I wasn't mad at my job. I just knew I was worth a lot more than what I was making. And what I had to do was figure out some wealth principles and some formulas. So I'm going to show you guys the wealth principle that literally changed my life. Cash, asset, cash flow. I want y'all to write that down. We call it CAC. In fact, let's get some participation. Put that in the comments for me, CAC. The middle is the most important part, the assets. If you guys think about real estate, commodities, precious metals, stocks, gold. I collect vintage cars. If you have some cryptocurrency, if you have derivatives, all of these different things actually grow so that you won't have to worry about working for the rest of your life. Let me say something to you guys personally. This is important. Look me in my eye. There are 2 objectives you need to have financially. 2. 1, your current lifestyle is paid for by your labor. That means you're going to work every single day. That's why you're going to work every day, to pay for your current lifestyle. But your future lifestyle is paid for by your investments. If you're not investing right now, you're not even on the road to wealth. Put that in the comments. I must invest. Because what you're saying is, if you're not investing, is that you're going to work for the rest of your life. And you can't afford to work for the rest of your life. So something has to happen now with the cash that you currently have. You got to put that money to work so that in the future, you got this nest egg that's bringing you back money. Most people wait until the golden years to get cash flow, and then they got to come out and get a part-time job because they weren't investing during their working years. So you must invest. Kia Renee, I want you to retype that. You must, not miss, you must invest. So we are the ultimate cash flow company. We are MWR Financial. Now, what does that mean? That stands for Make Wealth Real. Our company's 4.5 years old. I've been involved for 3. And it's a beautiful thing when you can take one energy, fast forward that same energy through 3 different income streams and create cash flow on all these different levels. So all we do every day is show you guys how to get cash flow positive. Our founder, Mr. Brian House, I knew he was going to be cool when he had the name Brian. So we clicked from day one. Mr. Brian House said, hey, this is my 4th multi-million-dollar company. This is the one I'm riding off into the sunset with. He doesn't miss. He partnered with Adamo Tolson, who has over 50 years of experience in business, and we are the Extra Digit Movement. Now, I want you to understand this about EDM. We are a bunch of teachers, professionals, single moms, stay-at-home dads, college students, network marketers, entrepreneurs. It doesn't matter. If you have a positive attitude, if you've ever wanted to be with a group of people who are upwardly mobile, if you wanted to become part of the fastest growing organization in Make Wealth Real, if you want to be part of the organization that has the most $1 million residual ring club earners, if you want to be part of what we call the root, we are so deep rooted in this company that the trends and different things that we've done may never, ever be broken. I want you to get this. You may be looking for an opportunity, but we're looking for coachable people. See, both of us right now on the Zoom, and we fishing. You trying to see if I'm giving you the right information. I'm trying to see if you're going to be coachable. You trying to see if our group is documented. I'm trying to see if are you hungry? Are you looking? See, you looking for us and we looking for you. So I'm not here I want to make sure it's clear so we can just let our guard down. I'm not here to sell you anything. Our track record is proven. Everything I'm about to show you, including my back office, including my paychecks, including the homes we're building, including the land that we're buying. This is all documented. I can't make up and fake and falsify these slides. But are you going to be the person that we want to take under our wing so we can create this mutual relationship? So here's how this works. Next slide. Extra Digit is setting the track record. So EDM is the organization. MWR is the company. They pay every single day. So somebody probably told you that we make up to $15,000 per day in just one of our income streams. So if you look at that yellow circle, that's one of my paychecks for the day, but it grew throughout the week. 6,700, 11,400, 14,300. Guys, let me say something to you. I was making $976 every 2 weeks on my job. $976. I just showed y'all within 1 week, my check from 6,700 to 11,000 to 14,000. And it's all because we get paid several different ways, including 2 ways daily. So you can get paid twice per day. I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. We are the ultimate cash flow company. So it's 3 streams I'm about to show y'all. Number 1, we're gonna increase your current cash flow. Number 2, we're gonna show you how to create cash flow. And number 3, we're gonna show you passive cash flow. Pull up that slide for me, please. Current cash flow is gonna increase. We're gonna create cash flow in the middle, and we're gonna give you passive income as number 3. So if you can take the current money you have without introducing this business to anybody, I wanna make sure this is clear. You don't have to tell nobody. You don't have to show nobody. You don't have to convince nobody. You don't have to introduce anybody. The first stream in green doesn't require you to tell a soul. So if nothing else, you're okay if we take the current money you make and we expand it. So that's all about you and your personal household. The middle one is where we're going to show you how to get those checks. If you're interested in 3-figure, 4-figure, 5-figure days, like I just showed you, I'm going to show you guys that in a second. Number 3, we're going to show you how to multiply your cash flow. That's right. We're going to take the strategies from number 1, the money you add if you choose to, in number 2, we're going to show you how to multiply that in number 3. Next slide. So breathe easy, $149 a month. I want y'all to type that in the comments. Only $149 per month. This is the membership. Now, it averages $2,000 a month return. See, 2 people just popped up just now on your shoulder. The old you said, oh man, I can't afford nothing per month. The new you said, are you kidding me? If it brings back 2,000, we got to start investing in ourselves. So if the membership on average brings back $2,000 a month, can you imagine what other investment you have out there that's bringing you back $2,000 a month and you don't have to sell, you ain't got to motivate, you don't have to convince, you don't have to do any of that stuff. Let me show you guys this real quick. All right, pull up the previous slide, the green and purple, green and pink. Look at the different things that the 149 actually does. Taxes are your largest expense. We're going to drop those. This is on the left in green. Your bills, we have a trained bill negotiation team that reduces your bills by negotiating all your bills on your behalf. Hundreds of dollars a month. We have people who were going to be in debt thousands of years, literally. The most I've seen is 800 and something years. You won't even be alive with these student loans. But 800 something years, now people are becoming debt free in 7 to 8 years. What about people who are in the 500 credit score, 600 credit scores? We got the 7 to 800 club. My credit score is now 811, thanks to our experts. Now, the right is where it gets really good. A diversified cash flow account where you can become your own bank. I want y'all to type BYOB. And that's not bring your own, you know what? That's become your own bank. What the diversified cash flow fund allows you to do, and I'll explain it at the end, is park your money in this account. while it grows with what's called uninterrupted compound interest, you can borrow money from yourself, pay yourself back on your own terms, but it's like you never touched the money. That and the private reserve accounts, these are things that wealthy people do to protect their money. Stay right here, watch this. Speaking of protection, $149 a month. What about doing with the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, LeBron James? What about Structure My Legacy, where you can create an endowment, you can create a trust, you can have a family trust, where long after you're gone, your endowment pays the family. So not only are you living a legacy right now, you're leaving a legacy. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. So let's be clear. All of this in the green and the pink for $149 a month. Let me give you a picture so you can understand how it looks. We call this 3 up and 3 down. Put that in the comments. 3 up and 3 down. So you guys won't have any questions about this in a second. 3 things have to happen for you to get wealthy, and they're going to increase. And 3 things have to go down for you to get wealthy, and they're going to decrease. So Brian, give me a summary. If I had to give you guys one summary of what this actually pays for, here it is. Your credit scores are going to go up because all you're going to do is upload your TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian to our portal. Our credit restoration company has been restoring credit for 25 years. When your credit scores go up, your interest rates go down. So now you got more cash flow because you got more equity. See how this all works. When your taxes go down, because our enrolled agents speak 80 different languages, they're going to get your taxes lowered legally, ethically, and morally. So your cash flow is going what? Up. When your cash flow goes up, you can pay off your debt in more time. So your debt is going down. See, there's a win-win relationship between the 3 things that go up and the 3 things that go down, right? Your expenses are going down. How? We negotiate your cell phone bill. We negotiate your internet bill, your cable bill. All these different bills are going to go down, and we've saved our members over $10 million so far just with our bill negotiation. So let me give you some staggering statistics. This is a fact. So far, $200 to $600 per month has been saved by our enrolled agents in our taxes. So far, this alone is worth your membership. Federal taxes, state taxes, ad valorem taxes, property taxes, sales taxes, inheritance taxes, capital gain taxes, luxury taxes. By the time the government done taxing you, we'll have no money left. Just the $600 a month savings alone, average in taxes, is worth it. $250 million so far have been saved in taxes. That's $250 million off of all of our members' taxes. Debt, 37,000 years has been shaved, not saved. I'm talking about shaved like a razor. 37,000 years have been removed from our members being in debt. On average, that's $64,000 for each of you. Everybody type in the chat, say, yes, me too. Okay, that means each of y'all watching, on average, some people it's 32,000, some people it's 100,000, but on average, yes, you too, Stephanie, yes, you too, Tia, yes, you too, Nikwa, you too, Spencer, you too, LaShandra, $64,000 each has been saved in taxes. $10 million in debt elimination, in our bill negotiation has been saved for our members. Now, new people, you tell me if this has been worth $149. Each of these individually is worth it. Watch this. Credit restoration, 126 points. 126 points so far is what the average increase. Some people 80, some people 79, some people 60 points, some people 200. The biggest I've seen a young lady go from 400 to 700. 400 credit scores to 700 credit scores. But on average, you, 126 points on average. So do me a favor. If you are in Extra Digit, Shayna, you give me about 3 people who volunteer. I want them to come on camera. And before I talk about these daily checks, I want the new people to hear from people who are actually in the movement and what the experts have actually done for them. So Shayna's gonna put you in a mode where everybody can unmute by hitting the space bar. I want at least 3 of you guys to raise your virtual hand. And I want you to, in 90 seconds or less, I want you to tell all the new people what has happened to you so far. Let's go. Who we got first? Shay, hit an unmute and let's see who we got. Ezekiel, you gonna testify today? Because that's who it's on. I'm just asking. All I see is a spotlight on Ezekiel.
We have Angela Johnson, Tia Glenn, and Richard Harden.
All right, let's go with Richard Harden first. Richard, 90 seconds or less.
You're on mute, Richard.
You're on mute.
That's better, isn't it?
Yes.
So, all right. So on my tax reduction, they saved me $636 per check. That's $1,272 per month back into our household that we put into the debt elimination system. Which, get this, it'll save us $229,000 in interest, taking our debt sentence from 24 down to 6. But also with the investment strategies, we'll be able to parlay that savings into an additional $1 million over the next 10 years.
Nice.
And then, combination of things, we're able to pay off $52,000 in credit card debt that first year, so that our cash flow in the house increased by close to $6,000 with just this stream, and telling people about it, added an additional stream of cash flow where we make no less than $120 a day right now. And we're just about to break through the $6,000 a month on that side too.
Nice. So your daily pay is one stream. Your taxes going down is another stream. Your debt disappearing is another stream. And what's your credit score right now?
And right now sitting at an 812 today.
All right, congratulations, man. And what's your background?
And I majored in electrical engineering, computer science, went to Duke University. So was good at math. Just had to learn this money game.
And that's what I always tell people, man. Every time you do your testimony, I let people know, educated people and people who do well in life, they use MWR too. See, people think MWR is just for people that are struggling. People think MWR is just, man, hey, it's for people that want to get their life together. No, it's for people that want to create a trust fund. People that want to learn a different level of the money game. Thank you so much, Richard. Let's go with Tia Glenn. What's up, Tia? Where you from? And what happened to you? Talk to the new people as if they never heard you before.
Hey, Brian, thank you so much. I am from Haymarket, Virginia in the DMV. Hello, everyone. Listen, MWR is a game changer. I am in the financial industry, been an accountant, a controller. And again, like Richard, I needed to learn the money game. And MWR has blessed my family. My husband and I bought a home at the beginning of the pandemic. We were able to lock in a 2% interest rate. And then working with the experts, they were able to increase our credit score. We went from the mid 700s. I'm now sitting at an 828 credit score, which allowed us to refinance our home and save over $270,000 in interest. And then we put all of our debt into the debt elimination plan with MWR. And instead of that home being paid off in 30 years, we're about to pay the home, I'm sitting in it right now, off in 12 years. Nice. And I'm telling you, working with the experts, we also purchased land in Antelope Valley, California, in the path of growth at a wholesale. And we're gonna be able to flip that baby for retail. It's all about cash, asset, cash. And I love this company. If you ain't on board, you need to get on board.
That's some excitement. Hey, Tia, so Richard got the Duke degree and still was smart enough to understand money's not taught in schools. You're actually in the financial game. Tia, why would somebody like yourself, who's supposed to work every day and no money, be in accounting, what kind of things have you learned that's what we call above the line? See, everybody got a little education, and we're old enough to know now some do's and don'ts. Don't get in debt. Don't do this. Don't do that. How has MWR taken you and your husband's mentality to the next level financially? Oh, bring her back off mute. Give her permission on that.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So it's all about that phantom money, right? And so instead of getting that tax refund as we're coming into refund season, you got to get that money in your paycheck up front, and then not just get the money and spend it, but take that money and invest in an asset. And my husband and I have learned so much about like that diversified cash account and how to park money in places where it's not going to be taxed and you can get the benefit of the growth of the market without the risk of loss. It is a game changer. I'm telling you, man. Listen.
That's powerful. I want y'all to hear what she's saying. Our diversified cash flow account. See, banks put your money in the stock market. So your money can kind of go up and down just like the stock market does. And some people reach an age where you can't afford to take no losses, right? What Tia's saying is our diversified cash flow account, what I talked to you guys about earlier, you can park your money in a DCA and now it doesn't ride the stock market and go up and down because it is an insurance instrument. So Tia, for example, when Silicon Valley Bank closed, guess who insured all that money? Insurance companies. When you park your money where banks park your money, not where they invest your money. When you park your money where banks park your money, you don't have to worry about the up and down roller coaster, and it still grows with uninterrupted compound interest because insurance companies have a different charter than banks do. Banks put your money up and down, up and down, up and down. Insurance companies by law have to have $1 for every dollar you invest. They have to have that on hand. So I'll never use the word guarantee in investing, but if there's any guarantee you can almost guarantee, it's where banks are putting their money to make sure you never lose yours. And guys, it's a very, very powerful, powerful thing. Congratulations, Tia, on your DCA account. All right. Angela Johnson used to have a job, no more. Angela Johnson used to be shy, no more. Angela Johnson used to have no residual income. Now she's got a ton coming in. Angela Johnson was not in the Comma Club, which is 4 figures a month. Now she's in the Comma Club. Angela Johnson, talk to me, man. I guess that was your testimony, but how do you feel about it?
I feel fantastic this morning, Brian. Thank you for just bringing this to everyone. And yes, my story is my story. I worked in the banking industry for over 20 years. I probably could say 30 years, but this is truly information that is not taught in schools, and they weren't paying me what I was worth. So just coming into this program, Brian, I was able to get $587 back in the tax reduction plan. I was able to put that in the debt eliminator, saving myself what my creditors had me in debt for 28 more years. I was able to reduce that down to 6 years, including my 17-year mortgage. And then that cash flowed in more money, and I was able to pay off $38,000 in debt within 18 months. I didn't ever see how I could do a thing like that. My credit score went up because I was had a debt to income ratio issue. So it went from 666 to 723 instantly, like within 30 days. So that allowed me to reduce my expenses even further by renegotiating some loans and getting some interest rates lowered. And so all in all, I was able to cash flow in back $2,200 back in my household, Brian, which when I tell you MWR delivers, they delivers. And this is what's
wait,
the best
that 2,200, that 2,200 is per what?
Per month.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, $2,200 per month that came back in just because I was able to work with the experts and get my debt down and just take the money that I got back from the tax reduction to help do that. And then the ultimate goal for me, because I came in the door ready to invest, just because I'm a little bit over here in age, so I had to say, you don't have a plan. But MWR gave me a plan. And so now instead of working for the bank, I have become my own bank just by opening up the diversified cash flow account, the private reserve account. I have access to my money before retirement age, even though I'm already retired, Brian.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations.
Yes, so MW.
Let me say this real quick.
Okay,
I got a little delay, so I apologize if I'm cutting you off. But we had a young man that went to Duke, educated. We had a young lady that was in accounting who knows money, but it's a different level. We have yourself that was in banking 30 years. Angela, why won't they teach this stuff in schools?
You know, I don't know why they won't teach it in school, but what I will tell you is why I wasn't given access to it. Because if you don't have a portfolio, this is something I did learn in the banking industry, upwards of $250,000 just sitting somewhere so they can put you in what they call a private wealth organization, then they don't even give you a seat at the table to even understand or know what's available for you if you did get to that point. So what's great about MWR is they give you a seat at the table. So just don't tell me I can't be there. At least give me a seat at the table and let me have the opportunity. And MWR has done that. So I'm looking forward. As a matter of fact, I've been able to purchase the land banking. So that's an investment tool that I wouldn't even have had access to. And then in addition to that, I'm just looking forward to what's coming up next with the opportunities that MWR offers. So anyone that's looking at this should take time and get involved so that they can enhance their portfolios, because that's what you want to have. You want to have a diversified portfolio of investments.
I love it. Let's go, man. Now, thank you so much, Angela. Hey, I'm going to show you guys now how to speed the process up. How do you get these investments? How do you put yourself in a position where if you don't have any money right now, okay, they sound like, you know, they're already ahead of me. Nope, don't worry about it. Don't matter how old you are, don't matter how young you are. We're going to show you guys how to jump and get these daily checks. See, the diversified cash flow fund that she's talking about, that's on the passive side. The private reserve account that she's talking about, that's on the passive side. That's passive money. The land banking, where we're buying land in Southern California, acres and acres and acres, we already bought as a company wholesale. Now we hold on to the deed and we sell that land retail in the next 5 to 10 years. That is what's called buying land in the path of growth. It grew by 32 to 36% over the past 2 years. God is not making any more land. So when you have land and it's a baby and that land matures into an adult, and the Olympics, wink, wink, is going to be in Southern California, right where our land was purchased years ago. Now you guys can kind of see. You ever looked up and like, I didn't know Walmart was coming. I didn't know Target was about to build here. Oh my God, they're putting a new highway right here. Oh my goodness, a developer just bought some land right here. That's called land banking. All of this, y'all, for $149 a month. And these opportunities for you to get all these discounts and all these investments and all this advice and all the credit increase and debt elimination and home ownership. I'm gonna show you guys this in a second. Here's how you jumpstart it. $100 extra. Okay, everybody type that in the comments. Only $100 extra. The $149 doesn't change, so it doesn't increase. For $100 extra, one time, you now get the blue. That's right, everybody put that in the comments so we can be clear. It's only $100 extra. Now you have a whole business. Everything we've talked about up to this point has been the green, right? And I'm going to elaborate. Everything we've talked about up to this point has been the pink. So the $149 a month covers the green, increase your cash flow, and covers the pink, multiply and invest. I'm going to elaborate on all of that, but let's talk about this blue, because a lot of people need some right now money to change their situation. The value of the dollar is dropping. So for $249, which includes your $149, and all you did was add $100 one time. Let me show you what you get. The first thing you get is you get paid every single time you introduce somebody to this business. There's a $50 bonus called a sponsor bonus, right? The sponsor bonus can get as high, it's a base of 50, but it can get as high as 200. Please pull that slide up for me, please. There you go. So the $50 on the left is what's called a minimum. You introduce me, I become a QFD, you now earn $50. Now that's nothing to write home about. You're not gonna do cartwheels. Watch how this all works together. The momentum bonus on the right is for people who need some right now money. 150, 450, 900. So leave it here. Let me show you what this looks like. You introduce 3 people. This is you at the top. You introduce me, number 1. You introduce Ann, number 2. You introduce Bill, number 3. Your business now pays for itself Because if you add one customer, that's the person that says, look, I don't want to do the business. You see the plus one? You see the plus customer? You're like, I don't want to do the business, but they want to just get their financial house in order. They want to start getting into these trust funds. They want to start getting a diversified cash flow account. They don't want to make any money. We call that 3 + 1 equals self-funded. Everybody put that in the comments. 3 + 1 equals self-funded. Why? Because that triggered $5 a day, which is $150 a month. Y'all see how that works? So you introduce me plus 2 other people. I'm like, look, I'm in. I ain't getting no money right now on the job. I ain't getting no younger. The 401k keeps dropping. I need to make up for it now. So 3 of us say we're in. One person says, I'm not in, but I like that membership y'all got. That triggers $5 a day. Now that $5 a day gets as high as $15,000 per day. I have 5-figure weeks in this business. By the time I show you these 3 different ways we get paid, I have 5-figure weeks in this business. Do y'all know I'm a Morehouse graduate, English major, was going to law school, finished in 4 years, got in debt to do it. Do y'all know I now make more in a day than my job was paying me every 2 weeks? I have days where I make more in a day than my job was paying me all month. I definitely make more in a month than my job was paying me all year. I'm not bragging and boasting. What I'm telling you guys is all ships rise with the tide. If you've been looking for something, there's a reason you're on this Zoom, and I'm just starting on this compensation plan. Go back to that same slide. Look what happens. So $5 a day is the start. That ain't your ending. We just had to find a way for your business to pay for itself. So your $149 vanishes because it's paid for. Watch. When 12 people join your team, this picture is 12 people. You won't know 90% of them. You now earn $600 a month. Put that in the comments. 12 equals $600 a month. If you don't do nothing else, guys, do that for your children. I knew that from the beginning. I was like, man, if I can build a group of 12 people, that's 1 person a month for a year. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? That's 1 person a month for a year. And my son can have $600 a month coming in for the rest of his life. I was like, shoot, I'm in. That's better than any allowance I was going to give him. Okay. Now, something special happens. I hope this can't be no more clear than this. 3 + 1 equals $5 a day. 12 people in your team equals $600 a month. But it doesn't stop there. You now get what's called a performance bonus. A performance bonus is where if your organization grows by 6, those 12 people, 6 of them disappear, but 6 of them get 1. You earn $300 that week. The next week, 1 guy gets 6. You earn $300 that week. The next week, 3 people get 2. You earn $300 that week. The next week, 2 people get 3. You earn $300 that week. Every time your team grows by 6, now that you have 12 people, you're what's called an ED star level 2. You earn an extra $300 a week on top of your $20 a day, which equals $1,800 a month. And you telling me with a group of 12, growing by 6, and you don't even know everybody, your mortgage can be paid for with passive income and your team hadn't even started yet? Oh yeah, but it gets better. Watch. On the next slide, you don't realize it, you're working your way up into what's called our coded bonus. The coded bonus is every time someone joins your team, you earn 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 per person per day. Per person per day. Type that in the comments, guys. Type per person per day. Okay? Because this, I'm going to show you guys my actual check. I promised you guys at the beginning, everything I talk about, I'm going to show you so you don't think I'm making this stuff up. if you join the business and you hit what's called, let's say, star level 5, and I join the business, you now get the $50 that I promised you earlier as a sponsor bonus. But now, since you're on star level 5, you get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You get another $50, which is $100 when I join the business. Watch. Everybody that I introduce, you now earn $50 on them too, because you're on star level 5. So you get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, because you're a star level 5. All right, let me make sure this is clear. You hit star level 8. I hit star level 4. I earn $40 because I'm a star level 4. 10, 10, 10, 10. You earn $40 because you're on star level 8. Everybody I bring in my team, you earning 40s. So your paycheck is going to look like this: 30s, 40s, 70s, 50s, 60s, 20s, 40s, every day. Here's my real pay stub. Let me show you guys how it looks so you can see. My daily guarantee is $1,000. You'll see it in the middle. You see, this is not a week. This is a day. So my daily guarantee is $1,000. Shana, circle that for me. That daily guarantee in the middle. You see? So I got $1,000 as a daily guarantee. Circle the amount. There you go. You guys see that? So that's $30,000 a month just as the base. But my daily check got all these names on it. 30 for Mary. 30 for Elijah. You see it? Yep, 50, 30, 30, 30, 100, 30, 100, 1,000, 30, 50, 70, 30, 70. So guys, as your check grows and as your team grows, your bonuses come every single day. Let me talk to these guys real quick. I'm going to close out and show you guys these investments. But look, I want y'all to hear this. Most people are trained that getting paid from an organization is a pyramid. Getting paid from an organization is a scam. Getting paid by introducing other people, that must be illegal. They want you to think that. Now, there are structures like Ponzi schemes and stuff like that where it is illegal. And I'm not encouraging that. I discourage that. But enroll agents with IRS, financial advisors who have a license, a credit restoration company that's been in business 25 years, a debt elimination company, a software company, land banking, bankers, they don't put their license at risk for no scheme. So let's just be crystal clear now. All the companies that we partner with, they ain't got time to play with you about no 149. Let's just be clear with that. Here's the problem. When it comes to leverage, people equate that with labor. If I move a sofa or if I move this bed and I ask 5 of y'all to help me, you understand that. You're like, yeah, I'm going to come over and help you move, Brian. But when we say 5 of us get paid by helping each other, people don't understand that because they view that as, that must be illegal. Wealth is synonymous with leverage. You're supposed to get paid off thousands of people per day like your company does. You're supposed to get paid off hundreds of people per day like your company does. So you're either leveraging the efforts of other people or you are being leveraged by other people. I retired when I was 22 years old. I stand before you guys as a millionaire, not because I'm smart, but because I learned leverage when I was really young. I was like, this just makes sense. An artist makes an album one time, they get paid the rest of their life. A painter can paint something one time and it's worth millions of dollars. Later, a movie actor can make a movie one time and they get paid the rest of their life. This is the way for the common person to get leverage in their life. And guess what? It gets better. Watch. I'm going to close with this. Your daily guarantee gets as high as $15,000 per day. Those checks were your coded bonus. Your daily guarantee goes 5, 20, 50, 100, 150. Now let's stop right here. This is called part-time income. We talked to you guys about $600 a month. You met Tia, you met Angela, you met Richard, These guys are in the Comma Club. That's $1,500 per month. Now they're working their way to 100 a day and 150 per day. Y'all see how this works? 150 per day is $4,500 per month. Now, let me make sure y'all see this next slide. Watch. 200, 300, 400, 650, 1,000. Now you're starting to get up here with the top 5% income earners in the country. I don't care what Instagram show you. I don't care what YouTube show you. Everybody ain't clocking no $1,000 a day, $650 a day. You know what I mean? Everybody not making 20 grand a month, 19.5, 30,000 a month, well over $250,000 a year, 300,000, 360,000, 365,000. Look, everybody's not making that. And everybody definitely is not making this. Next slide. 1,500 a day, 3,000 a day, 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day, 15,000 a day. Some of you guys are going to be the individuals to introduce this business to Detroit, Dallas. Nobody in your city knows about this business. I'm about to do a blitz. I'm about to do a tour. I'm about to hit Charlotte. I'm about to come up to Detroit. I'm hitting Dallas. I'm hitting Vegas. I got new people in all these cities. Do me a favor, Shayna. Put everybody in the mode where they can come off mute. Y'all wake up and do me a favor before we go. Yell the city that you are about to take.
Louisiana.
Fayetteville,
North
Georgia.
Carolina. St. Paul, North Carolina. Greenwich, North Carolina. How about just North Carolina?
Let me make sure. So we got it. You got to be the person to introduce it to Grand Rapids. You got to be the person to introduce it to Houston, Texas. You're going to be the person that brings it to your whole city. Now watch. The pink that I showed you is where you take all the money and now it grows for you. See, a lot of you guys might make great money. You're like, oh, Brian, 15,000 a day. I get that right now. Okay, woo. You the woman, you the man. But can you put it in a trust fund? See, our company has a program called Trust My Assets and Secure My Legacy. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. Trust My Assets and Secure My Legacy. Go one more. Oh, we hit it. Okay, we hit it. Don't worry about it. So leave it right here. Trust My Assets is where you have 3 different trusts. One is a business trust. Now all your income comes into what's called a business trust. 2 is a family trust. Come back to me for 1 second. The family trust is where the business trust gets the money. And yes, this works even if you have a job. So you guys can stop thinking you got to be filthy rich to understand this information. The business trust gets the money. The family trust is paid by the business trust. You control both. The family trust has all the trustees on it. So the family trust has decided that you need a salary. Your children need a salary. Your spouse needs a salary. Your grandkids need a salary. You need a bonus. You need a car. Your car needs car insurance. You need to go to the movies. You need to go on vacation. The kids need to go to Disney World. The family trust makes its own rules. If you can't understand this, don't worry about it. That's why it's not taught in schools. That's why most people think, that can't be true. Oh, because your teacher didn't teach you that. I understand. He knows everything. Anything that's left after the family trust gets paid goes into your third trust, which is your family foundation. Business trust pays family trust. Family trust pays foundation. That's called an endowment. That's how wealthy people do it, guys. Why you think Carnegie has all these libraries all over the country? He put his money through his foundations, through perpetuity. His family will get paid the rest of their life. Now the endowment has to pay the family back. Why do you think Rockefeller got his name, even at Spelman College, there's a Rockefeller Hall. He put his money and created an endowment So now schools have to teach what he said teach, because the endowment has to do what those who are giving the money to it says it should do. Why y'all think Yale got a $40 billion or $50 billion endowment? Why you think Bill Gates and Melinda Gates Foundation? See, we're not just talking the talk. We had a trust fund. Owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, can brag that for 11 years, he didn't pay no taxes and he's a billionaire. Because there's nothing left to pay after the foundation gets the money left. That's how you end up in the 0 to 5% tax bracket. That's called English common law. Most of you guys live in what's called statutory law, which is regulated by the IRS. English common law are what wealthy people use since 1776. Statutory law is what average people use since the IRS was created in the 1900s. That's why most people are broke, because wealthy people decided, let's make them pay all these taxes, give them a tax refund while we operate in English common law, which is what the country was actually founded upon. We have the firm that has the English common law regulations and knows how to write up your trust under English common law, which is centuries old, not the IRS code, which is decades old. And that's something that you will never learn, ever. And you sitting up here asking me if $149 a month is worth it and you paying crazy dollars in taxes, it don't make sense. So before I go, I'm gonna show you guys real quick what I did with my money, and I'm done. We're gonna do our Save the Team address. I bought some land about 2 years ago now. We affectionately call it Bean Acres, right? So what I did was I said, man, I see some serious cash flow. It's 20 acres of land. I was actually in Africa with my son for his 16th birthday. And I got a call that this land was available. Bought it sight unseen, signed my name. In Georgia, there's not a lot of water. I said, I can make some money in my own backyard. I can charge people to go fishing. So I turned the lake into an asset. Watch what happened. Then I said, okay, wait, Georgia's like the new Hollywood. We got Tyler Perry Studios here. They shoot this popular movie called The Walking Dead here. Black Panther was shot here. Marvel is here. Everybody here, right? It's like a new Hollywood. So they now use my lake to do like body scenes and see that little sheep. Don't worry, he's alive. That's a real camera. They just doing a scene. So I turned the backyard into an asset. Turned the house into an asset. You see the cameras? That's where the actors change clothes and do makeup and wardrobe. I turned the front yard into an asset. See the food truck? See the bounce house? People use the property for family reunions and entrepreneurs come by. So they had a big carnival and a festival in my front yard. So once you learn cash, asset, cash, you can get whatever you want. Do me a favor. Put in the comments, if you had an extra $2,000 to $20,000, what's up, Cynthia? $2,000 to $20,000 per month. What would you do? See, mine was land. That was my dream. I'm gonna show you guys my dream now so you guys can start dreaming with me. Mine was land. What would you do? Would you do Airbnbs? Would you do apartment complexes? The woods have now become an asset. Cynthia said vending machines. That's my girl. There you go. Land. Wendell said retire early and travel. Lashonda said GED testing. See, Stephanie said science museum. Marvin said homeless veterans, support for homeless veterans. What is your goal that you want us to help you accomplish long term? The money we make is just the gas to make it happen faster. So I got a booking yesterday. 5 days, a fitness trainer is going to do a boot camp at Bean Acres for 5 days, and they sleeping in tents. I signed the contract yesterday. So it's trying to pull those woods back up. I'm not bragging and boasting. What I'm saying is once you guys get your mind right, opportunities start coming your way. So this group, they use my woods. I turn the woods into an asset. You see how that works? Into some cash flow. They had a little nightclub out there. It was all lit up. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Inflated with lights and music all on the inside. They slept outside. Next slide. Then I got a call one day from this company. You see the guy putting the hot tub got the hot tub in the woods. You see he's on a tree nailing that flat screen in the bottom left. You see it. You see the washer and dryer in the middle. You see me to the bottom right saying, "What are y'all doing?" Guess what they were doing? The Georgia Lottery shot a commercial at Bean Acres in my backyard. I'm saying all this to say, I put the thoughts in motion and the universe will do the rest. I put the thoughts in motion and the universe will do the rest. But some of you guys haven't dreamed in so long, man. You don't even know what you want. You don't even know what you want. MWR will help you get the cash flow though to get it and surround you with all these smart people to do consultations with you so you can become your own bank. So you can go from renting to home ownership. And I'm gonna show you guys at 11:30 today. I'm gonna do a live demo. I can't wait. Me and Shane are gonna do a live demo of Extra Digit Connect. It's how we're gonna reach more people all over the country, all over the world, using our new mobile app. I need you guys to do me a favor during the break. Let us know if you're a number 2 or a number 1. A number 2 says, I want the membership. I don't want to do the extra $100 upgrade one time. I'm just going to do the $149. All right, no problem. The $149 is on the left. You just want the membership, the experts to help you with your finances from your own household. And number 1 says, Brian, you kidding? Shoot, it's the same $149. I'm just going to pay the $100 on top one time. And I got a whole business. You now are the ones to get the daily checks, the weekly checks, the monthly checks, and all that good stuff. Does that make sense? So it's only $100 difference. The monthly is the same, just so you guys know. The person that invited you to this Zoom, they're going to give you a link. Now, what if I told you guys this? On our new app, when our new app launches, when I say that, y'all can hit a button and your link will go up on everybody's screen. Let me just walk y'all through this real quick. On our new app, when I say 2 or 1, you're going to hit a button and the person that you invited, your link is going to pop up live. The app has live interaction. So no longer, after we launch the app, when you get off the Zoom and go get with them, you're going to hit a button, your link going to pop up, and the person who's holding your link in your phone, who you invited, they're going to hit that link and they can sign up. They can sign up right there from our live interaction on this Zoom. See, so gone are the days where we're going to hang up and get with you. We're just going to put it on your screen because our app is interactive with the link that we give you. And then we're going to help you get signed up during the app, on the app. So guys, I'm going to demo that today at 11:30. I'm going to give you guys a challenge as Game Changer is approaching. Write this down. July 7th, 8th, and 9th. July 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'm about to give you guys a 90-day game plan and challenge for our State of the Team address. Sign up during the break, come back to this same Zoom, same password to see our app demonstration and hear our challenge. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how it works. Take some questions during training, and I'll see you guys at 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central, 9:30 Mountain, 8:30 Pacific, right here on this same Zoom with the password Cashflow. I'll see you guys then. Sign up during the break. Thank you.